What's a win once dismissed? Who's your dream client? And what routine helps your consistency? Welcome to this episode of Built by the Journey, where milestones matter and detours count. I'm Chris Laible, your host of Built by the Journey podcast. Thank you for finding your way here today. Each week, on Mondays, we talk through the JDS Framework prompts. That's journey, dream, and strategy. Together, because the JDS Framework isn't just for business plans, it's for real life. Being a seasoned entrepreneur means you've already built something, but maybe you're also navigating life's challenges, burnout, reinvention, grief, self-doubt, or just simply wondering what's next. This is your space to reflect, rebuild, and realign with your purpose, because staying visible means staying an option. We'll honor the journey you've walked, dream forward with intention, and create strategies that actually fit your life, all while reminding the world you're still here. Starting off today's episode with the prompt that I could talk about forever, but I'll condense it to just one prompt for this episode, which is the journey prompt. This prompt is so powerful, reminding you of the hard detours you've navigated in the past and identifying the people, the tools, and your pride you've gained from doing so. So this week's journey prompt is, what's a win you once dismissed that deserves to be celebrated? It's so easy to rush past progress, big or small, and move straight into the next task. Recently, I realized I had been doing exactly that. After my cancer surgery, I spent months in recovery. I was deeply grateful for a successful outcome, and also determined to make up for lost time. After a year, that felt like the world had narrowed. With nothing but time and a lot to say, I wrote and wrote and wrote. In 6 months, 25 years of entrepreneurship poured out of me. I drafted 3 books and launched a podcast. In month 7, I finally looked in the rearview mirror and thought, wow, look what was accomplished. I hadn't stopped to celebrate any of it. So I did something simple and powerful. I emailed a few business friends who would get it and invited them to a Zoom celebration. We each shared what we had done over the past many months, not what remained to be done. And believe me, my wins went up on my journey board. Giving myself permission to pause and honor the progress I created fueled what came next. Okay, now it's your turn. What's a win you once dismissed that deserves a moment of celebration? Can you think about it? Do you find one? Okay, write it down, say it out loud, add it to your journey board. Let it energize the next mile. Let's move on to the break from reality and the ultimate fuel for entrepreneurs. This prompt helps us to stretch ever so slightly because maybe someday you may want more. The dream prompt is a fun transition prompt. Today's prompt is, what kind of clients do you dream of working with? Someday maybe I dream of working with this type of client group. What does that look like for you? If you currently work with individuals, do you instead dream of leading teams inside organizations? If you serve a small community, do you envision expanding into a larger market or into a new niche? For me, A dream client looks like this. Organizations inviting me to lead JDS Framework workshops for their members that are maybe entrepreneurs, small business owners, or niche groups like accountants, bricks and mortar owners, or realtors, something like that. Rooms filled with people who are building something real and want practical human systems to support it. You know the drill. Now it's your turn. Describe your dream clients with detail. The industry, value, size, location, the problem they're eager to solve, and the transformation you help them create. Put that where you can see it. If you can name it, you can start moving towards it. Eventually, maybe someday, but I guarantee you, it will energize you. So now that we have been energized by the path we've traveled and fueled by the someday maybe, let's get to work on today. That is what the strategy prompt helps you dial in. Today's prompt is, what routine has helped you stay consistent in the past or currently that you can recognize or up-level today? Routines are the quiet scaffolding that keep you showing up morning, evening, monthly, quarterly, and even onboarding clients. Some will be lifelong, others need a refresh. My number one routine is my daily sheet. Years ago, when I took the leap from entrepreneurship, I couldn't find a planner that fit my creative work, so I designed one. I had no idea it would become my most powerful tool for more than 2 decades. It's the first thing I touch, first thing in the morning, and the reference point I carry all day. When distractions pop up, my sheet brings me right back to what matters now and what's next. Share with me the routine that has or currently keeps you steady. If it's stale, adjust it. If it's missing, design it. Start small, keep it visible, and make it realistic for the life you actually live. If you want a copy of my one sheet, send me an email at ontrackwithchris@gmail.com with the subject Daily Sheet, and I would be happy to share mine as a point of reference for you to create your own. The added layer for your strategy system includes always 3 business goals, 3 personal goals, and a family goal, always to remain active. Use pockets of time to move one goal forward while another is waiting. Identify tasks and schedule them. Yes, put you on your calendar and treat those blocks as non-negotiable appointments with your future self. This framework, with these 3 powerful prompts for your journey, dream, and strategy, will help you in bite-sized pieces keep identifying people, tools, and pride you have experienced, fuel you for someday, and implement or up-level what's working today. Before we close out today, let's visit everyone's favorite question. Well, my favorite question to ask anyway, which is, what did you do today to remind the world you're still here? Visibility isn't about being loud. It's about being consistent. It's the steady reminder. I'm here. I'm serving. I solve real problems. If today's episode spoke to you, I'd love to hear your story. Along your journey, what win did you once dismiss that deserves to be celebrated? Embracing your someday maybe dream, what kind of clients do you dream of working with? And just as important, your strategy. We all need a place to start. What routine helps you stay consistent? I welcome you to send me your story as a DM on social media or email ontrackwithchris@gmail.com. And if this resonated with you today, share it with a friend or take 5 minutes to capture a visual for your journey board. Those visuals carry you through the long days. Thank you for being here. Until next time, keep walking your journey and remember, every milestone matters and every detour counts.